Alright, so me and my friend were Skyping our chalk carvings, and my webcam was really low quality and she couldn't see anything. So I decided to make a little video on my first two carvings thus far. And yeah, so basically what I wanted to tell you was like the dome was supposed to be the first thing, and I marked it as you can see in the middle, and I started. This is like my first ever, so it's not really that domish, and you're not supposed to rub it, of course, whatever. And basically how I did it was I held it like this, and the the carver, I didn't really move it. I just went like this and moved the chalk to a circular motion. I started on the bottom and did one, and then I started on this like a second circle, and then I finished it off. And then on this one, I really didn't do good on the pencil part, but because I like the smaller look, and had a little bit of trouble with this one, the indentation part. This was my first one, so you can get like that. You really don't even need to look at that really. Then this one was my second one. I did a better dome here, and the difference, I pretty much did the same technique that I just showed. Just made sure that like my thumb was under the blade and top index pointer was right here. And I just went like that. The first circle, and then a second circle, and then you can still see the little point that I made, and just finish it off. And then I noticed with the 3/16 box that when you're doing your first one, you have to make sure that it's a perfect slope, because if it isn't a perfect slope, you get this little dink, and it messes it up when you want to do the second one, because you can see that it's the dimensions, it's like dinked in, and it just messes up the next one you're gonna do, and so on. So all four have to be perfect slopes for it to look realistic. And then another thing to make it look really good is the little wedges. I call them wedges, but to give it that pencil look, that right there, like when I was doing this one, I started off doing it like this, but to give it the pencil look, I sometimes went like that to give it that semicircle, and connected the two once I did the adjacent slope. And then as you go down, you add more pressure as you go down, so the slope can be downward. And on the bottom, right here, I kind of like held it with my thumb so I could chip that part off, because the edge is kind of hard to shave off. So I just cut that off, and then from there it's just easy goings with that. And doing this part with the dimensions, I really don't use a ruler. I just eye it. It's basically just think of it like a line going straight across. So I measured the 3/4 right here, 3/4 right there, but then I just took my pencil and drew a line going across. It's supposed to be the midpoint bisecting that, just going straight across. And then with the carver, you just start in the middle and carve away. And towards the end, to make this look realistic, I learned that once you get to the bottom, you just literally etch down, and go towards you. Like always go towards you and etch down towards you, and do that part. And with my first one, I really didn't have right angles, and I learned to make it more realistic is the right angles. And what you do, you come towards the wall and chop up. And if you go down towards and towards the wall and up, you can really fine tune it and make it more of a right angle. Like, I think that's gonna separate like the good ones from the people who know what they're doing. It's kind of like the wedges right here, the box being 3/16 sides, and the right angles, and how good your dome is. Like, this is my third one, so yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, I got some time, and so that was that. And then I'll just make another one, and we'll go from there.